Yes, can you hear me? So guys, can you please mute? Yes, today is a CoreJava demo class, first class, right? Yeah. Yes, everyone is decided to learn CoreJava, right? Or just for demo class attending classes. So 3 o'clock time, yeah. So if you're really interested to learn the content, please join. Yeah, today let's go for the demo. The introduction about the Java.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let's go for the introduction about the Java. Yeah. The first point you need to understand that these days, like multiple technologies, guys, multiple technologies and multiple frameworks which require the core Java. Right? See, what are the technologies and frameworks required to core Java? Just you can see this diagrammatic form. If you see this small diagrammatic form, yes, core is a central point, right? Core is a central point. Selenium required the core Java. Selenium required what? Core Java. Selenium completely coding is done based on the core Java, right? Selenium coding is done based on the core Java, and Hadoop coding is done based on the core Java, and Pega, Salesforce, Cloud Computing, Adobe CQ, and ADF. If you're Oracle application development framework, guys. If you are like if you are a Oracle employee, we have the application development framework. ADF is there. ADF is required the core Java, and OAF, Oracle application framework. Oracle application framework required the core Java, and SAP module, system application products, which require the core Java, and Oracle identity management. Oracle identity management required the core Java, Android required the core Java, PLM required the core Java, MDM, master data management. It means by seeing this diagram, we can understand that is that multiple technologies which require the core Java, right? Yes or no? Yes. So Selenium, Hadoop, Pega, Salesforce, Cloud Computing, Adobe CQ. Okay. So like one technology depends on CoreJava, multiple technologies. These are all the technologies internally using what a CoreJava concept to write the coding part, right? Yes. Do you agree or not? These are all the technologies required to CoreJava or not? Guys, please respond. These are all the technologies internally required for CoreJava knowledge, right? Yes, definitely. These are all the technologies internally required for CoreJava, right? Yes. Good. See guys, now I want to become a Java developer. Sir, no sir, I don't want Selenium, Hadoop, these all the classes. I don't want these all the classes. You want to become a Java developer. If you want to become a Java developer, guys, we need to think about left-hand side. What is left-hand side data here? Advanced Java is there, Struts is there, Hibernate is there, Spring is there, web services is there, JSF, EJB, Jasper report, Struts 2. So these all are like Java related information, right? Because after CoreJava, if you want, you can take whatever the technology you need. That is one option with you. Whatever the technology you need, just you can take the technology. And left hand side is what after CoreJava. Okay, if you want to become a Java developer, after CoreJava, we can think about what the left hand side, right? Advanced Java, Struts, Hibernate, Spring, and all, right? Yeah. So finally, by seeing this diagram, we understood that okay, these are all the technologies and frameworks which required the central point is what a CoreJava, right? Yeah. Before starting any technology, first you have to know the importance of technology, right? Yes, in the real time, where exactly the technology is used. So we have to know some importance of the technology or not. At least by seeing this diagram, you will understand that. By seeing this diagram, you will understand that these are all the technologies and frameworks which require the central point is what a CoreJava, right? Yes, do you agree or not? Yes. These are all the technologies and frameworks what required CoreJava, right? Yeah. No, sir, I want to become a Java developer. Some people are thinking, sir, I want to become a Java developer, then how extent I have to learn the content? Because if you want to become a Java developer, what you have to learn means to become a Java developer, guys, this Hibernate structure is all are not required. To become a Java developer, just you need to follow 2 levels, level 1 and level 2. Guys, to become a Java developer, we need to take the 2 levels, level 1 and what? Level 2, which gives like Java developer, right? Yeah. Coming to level 1 here. If you take the level 1, tell me guys, to become a Java developer, what are the levels here? First, you have to take the core Java, Yeah, basics of Java is called what? Core Java. With advanced topics are called what? Advanced Java. So we need to complete the Core Java plus Advanced Java first. Hmm. So first we need to complete what? Core Java plus what? Advanced Java. After that, in the real time, do you think we will use Core Java and Advanced Java to build applications, or we will use what? Java level? Because in the real time Java level, Core Java Advanced Java is there. After completion of the Core Java Advanced Java, guys. These days, the industry is using like Spring and what? Spring Boot, right? As these days, for every person Java developer, the mandatory word is a Spring and Spring Boot is mandatory word. Spring and Spring Boot is what a mandatory, right? Okay, Spring and Spring Boot is what mandatory term. Okay, good. And we need to go for web services also. Web services and what? Web services and what? Microservices also you have to learn. So microservices that at advanced level, yes, at least you have to know the web services concept. Okay, to become a Java developer, what extent we require the data means Core Java Advanced Java required. Level 2 is what? Spring Boot web services and what? Tell me, Spring Boot web services and what? Microservices required, right? Exactly. With the Core Java, can I get a job or not? Yes, with the Core Java, what you will do in the real time? What you guys will do in the real time? With the Core Java, getting the job is difficult. Core Java getting the job is bit difficult. Only Advanced Java also getting the job is bit difficult. These days, to become a Java developer, we will recruit the people related to Java. That person must know minimum Spring and Spring Boot web services and what are microservices, guys. Yeah, Spring and Spring Boot web services and what are? Tell me, web services and what? Microservices, right? Exactly. You got the point, right? That is called Java developer. Java developer, how many levels you need to complete total? 2 levels, Core Java plus Advanced Java, or Spring and Spring Boot web services and what are microservices, right? Yeah. There's any questions? So based on this diagram, we'll understand that multiple technologies required to Core Java. After Core Java, can you please take whatever the technology you need? That's one option. Because after Core Java, take whatever the technology that you need, right? You got the point, right? So these all the technologies required what? These all the technologies. Yeah, these all the technologies required what to basically like Core Java knowledge, right? Exactly. Yes, degree or not? So depends on the requirement. After Core Java, you can take whatever technology you need. Otherwise, no, sir, I want to become a Java developer means. Java developer means, can you please focus on these other technologies, right? So Java developer means what? Level 1 Core Java and Advanced Java. Level 2 is what? Spring and Spring Boot web services and what? Microservices, right? Exactly. Guys, these are the things we need to complete. You're correct, right? Yes or no? Good. Yes, let me write some Java introduction part. Yes, can I go with some introduction part? So before we introduction part, now we are taking the CoreJava class, right? Yes, we are taking a CoreJava class. After CoreJava class, if you want to become a Java developer, what the class we will take? Maybe we'll take Advanced Java class, right? Yes, now we are taking the CoreJava. After CoreJava, maybe we'll take what? Advanced Java class, right? CoreJava and Advanced Java. Yes, one point can please confirm that is that CoreJava and Advanced Java is official terms? Yes, is it CoreJava and Advanced Java? Is it CoreJava and Advanced Java is official terms or unofficial terms?
Unofficial terms.
Yes, CoreJava and Advanced is official terms or unofficial terms? These are
Unofficial
the
terms.
unofficial terms, right? Exactly. Then what are the official terms then? Yes, CoreJava come Advanced Java definitely the unofficial terms. Okay, then what are the official terms? Officially, what is the Java name? What is the name of the Java? Officially, the Java names like just who is author of Java before going to that point? Who is author of Java? Author is what? Okay, James Gosling, right? He is author of Java. Guys, who is author of Java? James Gosling is author of Java. Who is the vendor, guys? Which company is it Java? Which company is it?
Microsoft.
Yeah,
System.
initially it is from Sun Microsystems. Initially it is from Sun Micro okay systems. Now it is acquired by yes. Now Sun Microsystem is acquired by Oracle Corporation, right? Exactly. Present we don't have Sun Microsystem. Oracle is purchased Sun Microsystem. Now the Java product from which company? Now the Java product from Oracle Corporation, right? Exactly. Yes, who is author of Java means James Gosling. Vendor of Java means what? Sun Microsystem. Yes, vendor of Java is what? Sun Microsystem, right? Exactly. Good. As per the Sun Microsystem standards, guys, we understood that CoreJava, Advanced Java official terms or unofficial terms. CoreJava, Advanced Java are unofficial terms. Okay, comma. As per the, tell me guys, as per the Sun Microsystem standards. As per the Sun Microsystems, initially Java product from Sun Microsystem, right? That's what I'm using the word like uh, as per the Sun Microsystems standard. Okay, standard. The Java divided into how many parts? Tell me. The Java divided into three parts basically. Okay, we are discussing parts of Java. Yeah, parts of Java. Right? What are the parts of Java? The CoreJava Advanced Java is official terms, unofficial terms. CoreJava Advanced Java is unofficial terms. As per the Sun Microsystem standards, the Java divided into how many parts? Tell me, yaar, Java is divided into how many parts? Three parts, right? What are three parts? Tell me what are three parts? One, two, three. Guys, what are three parts? Number one, which is like JTSC. Number two, which is like JDWE. Number three, which is like JTME, right? Exactly. Yes, as per the Sun Microsystem standards, the Java divided into how many parts? Tell me, as per the Sun Microsystem standards, the Java divided into how many parts? Three parts. What are three parts here? JTSC, JDWE, JTME, right? Exactly. Because coming to the JTSC, the JTSC full form is what? Java to Standard Edition. Java to Standard Edition. What is JTWE full form? Java to Enterprise. Enterprise. Java to Enterprise Edition, right? The third one is JTME. Nothing but Java to which is near Micro Edition, right? Exactly. Yes, CoreJava Advanced is official terms or unofficial terms? Unofficial terms as per the Sun Microsystem standard. The Java divided into how many parts means three parts, guys. CoreJava, Advanced Java are unofficial terms as per the Sun Microsystem standards. The Java divided into three parts. Or three parts here: JTSC, Java to Standard Edition; JTAE, Java to Enterprise Edition; JTME, Java to Micro Edition, right? Exactly. Sir, what about my CoreJava? Yes, whatever the CoreJava we are taking, CoreJava is belongs to CoreJava belongs to which part? JTSC part, guys. Now indirectly you are taking like JTSC classes. Guys, CoreJava belongs to which part? CoreJava belongs to JTSC part, right? Yes, statement is clear. CoreJava belongs to which part? Now JTSC part. Now you are taking JTSC classes. Even in the resume, just to mention that technology is JTSC. Yes, in resume you have to mention like technologies are what? JTSC. And if you want, you can write the key skills, something like I have strong knowledge on OOPS concepts. Yes, sir. No, we have to mention some words like in technologies we have to make the JTSC. So JTSC technology. In technologies you need to make in JTSC, and in some other part of the resume, key skills we have. I have some strong knowledge on OOPS concepts. I have some strong knowledge on what? OOPS concepts and what? Exception handling. I have some strong knowledge on the collection framework. So you need to mention the words like that in the resume, right? Yes, yes or no? Good, that's the point. So these are like parts of Java. Okay, CoreJava, Advanced Java, not official terms as per the Sun Microsystem standards. The Java divided into how many parts means three parts, right? But three parts was JTSC, JDWE, and what? JTME, right? Java to Standard Edition, Java to Enterprise Edition, Java to Micro Edition, right? The CoreJava belongs to which part of JTSC part, right? That is the point. You got the point, right? Yes. Because if you know programming about any technology, information about any technology, guys, always you try to see some information in the Wikipedia. So Java programming wiki just you can check it. So guys, Java programming wiki is there. See this point here, designed by James Gosling, right? Yes, designed by who designed the Java? James Gosling. And the developers are what? Developers is like Oracle Corporation, right? Yes, James Gosling, just you can place the cursor, see this name. He's like creator of Java. So James Gosling, he is a creator of Java, right? Yeah. So James Gosling, often referred to Doctor of Java. He's a Canadian computer scientist. Yes, he's a Canadian computer scientist, best known as the founder and lead designer behind the Java programming language, right? Lead designer behind Java. He's a creator. He's a creator of Java. You got the point, right? He's a creator of what? Java. I think James Gosling.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, sir. Like, I have a few questions. So can I ask you that?
Tell me.
So, firstly, like, I just want to know about the curriculum, like how it is going to, for the next 2 months, how it is going to be like. So every day we are going to get any assignments or like any tasks. And one more thing that, so after completing of this 2 months, so where we can able to get that, I mean to say that, on hand coding or something like that, where we can able to write coding part or something that, or like on which standard where we are going to be there.
Good. Coming to your core Java, guys. If you take the core Java, yes. Yeah. Coming to the core Java, core Java is a complete material will be provided, guys, for this course. Complete. Yeah, the course duration, like 2 months course will be. The course duration will be like 2 months. Okay, and the course duration like basically 2 months. Mostly the class on Monday to Friday. Mostly some few days will take the Saturday, but most of the cases Saturday is all day. Course duration is mostly 2 months. Okay, and course highlights, guys. Complete core Java material will be provided. Complete core Java material will be provided for this course. Complete core Java material is provided. Good. And coming to the core Java syllabus copy, guys, can you please check the syllabus copy once? Just I'll show you the syllabus copy. So this is a syllabus copy we are going to discuss with you. So what are the topics I'm going to share? What are the topics we will discuss? The topic is how many hours. Okay, the topic is what? How many hours? We will discuss these all the points. Just you can see this one here. This is a core Java syllabus copy. Good. Yeah. If you take the core Java syllabus copy, first one is what? Core Java syllabus schedule is there. Java introduction part. Java introduction part means what? Java importance, development setup, keywords, Java features, development setup, Java features, first application, Java coding conventions, comments in Java. We'll discuss about Java introduction part. It will take almost 5 days, 5 hours class it will take. And data types will be like 2 days. So data types, number system, underscores and numeric literals. This is about like 2 hours concept. Operators concept we will see in the bitwise operator, logical operator. In real time, when to use a bitwise operator, when to use a logical operators. We will see like operators concept. Okay, we will see like operators concept, right? Exactly. After that, we'll discuss the flow control statements. What are the flow control statements? Conditional statements, looping statements. The looping statements will discuss for loop and while loop and do while loop and what for each loop is there. Transfer statements are there. Break, continue, try, return. These are the transfer statement, right? Exactly. So as per the flow control statements, we'll see this all. And in the real time, you have to know when to use what type of statement. In the real time, when to use a for loop, maybe you know the syntax of for loop, maybe you know syntax of while loop. But application point of view, when to use for loop and when to use while loop means there is no answer, right? Maybe you know syntax of for loop, right? Maybe you know syntax of while loop. Anyone can please tell me in application point of view when to use for loop and when to use while loop?
So example, if you want to calculate the multiple, mean to say that to get the result and to count the multiple numbers, we can write in a loop and we can calculate that. In while it is infinite loop, where we can use for the condition like while it is true, then we can go for the inside the loop.
Okay.
This in that way we can use for the while and for loop to start the calculation to the end point where you can have the limits and everything for that.
Okay. So only for the infinite times you're going for that
While loop.
Only for the infinite times, huh? Any other reasons?
Of course, if we know the limits, then we can go for the while. This is one of the use case that where we can go for that.
Good. One more.
While loop basically used in an array.
Array na? Array list.
Right. Yes.
Hmm.
That's the difference.
What you're saying is you're saying only one point like what you're saying. The point is what? Yeah. Coming to the for loop and while loop, when it is recommended means that is one scenario actually. What you are saying that is one scenario. For loop means like if you know the number of iterations and if you don't know number of iterations, then while loop that's one scenario. And second scenario will be like the for loop if you know the start when we have the starting value, ending value, increment value. When we have the increment value, starting value, ending value, then you can go for the for loop. And the while loop is recommended only when we have the condition check. Only when we have a condition check. Just like array list data is there. Array list contains a group of objects. In that case, I have to check the data and I have to read the data, right? Just to check the data and read the data, we are using like while loop. So that is a
Can you please repeat again?
that we will see later. For loop means where we have a starting value, ending value, increment value required. Then you can go for the for loop. But while loop is required only when we have the condition check. Just like your array list contains the data, array list of objects are there. Then I want to read that objects, multiple objects. To read the objects, what I have to do? I have to check objects are present or not present. Just to check the object, read the data. Check the object, read the data. Check the object, read the data. Now I have only condition check, right? Checking the object. Only when we have the condition check, then use the while loop. Like that, we will see in the real time exactly where we use the for loop and where we will use the while loop. That I practical, I'll show you that point. Okay. So this is the way what the subject you're going to discuss in future classes. That's what the point. I think else if to take the multiple options, right? Else if to take one option, multiple options, multiple options. Even switch also can take the multiple options. If both can take the multiple options, then what's the difference? When to use else if and when to use switch? When to use the else if and when to use the switch? That's a point. See, we will discuss the class content like that. You have to know syntaxes and you have to know when to use else if and when to use the switch case, right? When to use the for loop and when to use the while loop, like that. So for every topic, we will go for the real-time scenarios of above statement, right? Next one is what is Java class concept. The class concept we discuss about the variables, different types of variables, real-time uses of what variables we will see. Yes, variable declaration and what different types of variables you will see. Real-time uses of what variables, right? Next one is the methods concept. Method declaration, types of methods, real-time uses of methods. It means what are the variables, what are the methods, how to use these variables and methods in the real time. Constructors, what are the constructor, and how to use the constructor in the real time, like that. Constructor declaration, different types of constructors and what we have to know the constructor declaration. How many types of constructors are there? Real-time uses of the constructor, right? In the real time, how to use this constructor part, right? Exactly. Next is the blocks here. We have the instance and what the static block, right? When to use instance block, when to use a static block, that we will see. Almost all the class concept is very, very important. The class concept we will take almost all how many hours class? 8 hours class, right? 8 hours class. Next is the package and modifiers class. Advantage of the packages. What are the different types of packages? What is the normal import versus static import? Working with the sub packages. Working with what? Sub packages. System.out.println information. Modifiers like public, private, protected, and default, right? Yeah, these are the modifiers you will see. This will take almost all 3 hours class. Java OOPS principles. We'll discuss the inheritance, polymorphism, encapsulation. Come here, inheritance, polymorphism, encapsulation, and what? Abstraction, right? Yes, inheritance, polymorphism, encapsulation, and what? Abstraction, right? Yeah, it will take almost how many hours? It will take how many hours means? Tell me, it will take how many hours? 8-10 hours class, right? Exactly. Next one is what? Java interfaces. Advantage of interfaces. Extends versus implements keyword. Nested interface, mark interface. Nested interface, mark interface, function interface, adapter classes. You'll see the interface concept almost all 3 hours. Next one, modifiers, guys. Public, private, protected, default. These all are the 11 modifiers in Java. Just like the summary of that, all the modifiers in one number. Exception handling, we will see different information about exception, types of exception, exception versus error, try with resources concept, purpose of finally block, purpose of throws keyword, handling the user-defined exceptions in the project level. In project level, how to handle the user-defined exceptions, that we will see next one, right? Exception handling take 5 hours. Java file handling concept will take the 2 hours. Normal streams and buffered streams. How to handle the normal streams? What are the normal streams? How to work with the buffered streams? Buffer input stream, buffer output stream, buffer header, and what a buffer header, right? Yeah, 12th topic is garbage collection, guys. How many making object is unreferenced? How can you make the object is unreferenced? Different ways to call the garbage collector. Overriding the finalize method. Okay, overriding what a finalize method. Opening the system resources like Notepad, MS Paint, Calculator, right? How to open this all system resources. We'll take the 2 hours class. Java string manipulations, guys. In the string manipulations, we'll discuss about the string class, string buffer class, string builder class, string tokenizer class. We'll discuss of these 4 classes, right? String class, string buffer class, string builder class, and what a string tokenizer class. Next one is what, guys? Java wrapper classes. Advantage of wrapper classes, different types of conversions, auto boxing versus unboxing we will do. So we'll give the 2 hours class. Nested classes, advantage of nested classes. Different types of nested classes, modifiers applicable to nested classes. We take the 2 hours class. Lambda expressions, advantage of lambda coding in real time. In the real time projects, how can we do the lambda coding, that we will see. Okay, actually lambda syntax we'll discuss in 1 hour, guys, and those syntaxes we will use in what a lambda like multi-threading concept. In multi-threading concepts collections we use that lambda expressions, right? Lambda expressions, right? Yeah. Enumeration is what? Enum advantages, declaring user-defined constants. Enum versus class is there. User-defined annotations. Annotations concept is there. Next one is what? JVM architecture. 20th topic number 20 is like JVM architecture, and we'll discuss a reflection API. And we'll discuss a big topic like collection framework. What are collection framework? List classes, set classes, map classes, different types of cursors, collection data sorting, stream API is there. Stream API is there. Collection with lambda expressions, collections with what? Method reference, right? Collection with what? Method reference. See, guys, we will write the collection coding with lambda expressions and what? Method reference concept is. Got the point, right? We will write the collection framework with the lambda expressions and the method reference, right? Next is generic concept, guys. So wildcard symbol, type erasers, generics we will see, and internationalization. Internationalization means what? In different languages, different countries, different languages and what? In different countries, how can you make the language name, country name, time format, date format, currency format? Okay, these all go for the internationalization, guys. So these are the syllabus copy that I'm going to teach with you next 2 months classes. Some features of Java 8 features, 9, 10, 11, 12, these are all the features we will see. All the features we will see, right? Exactly. Okay, this is a syllabus copy next 2 months. What is the topic, and topic is taking how many hours? Once if you complete the fee payment, guys, we will share the syllabus copy. Yes, once if you complete the fee payment, today after the class you get the fee details. Once if you complete the fee payment, every day we will send you the recorded session to your mail ID. In live classes means even if you miss the class, nothing, right? What you will do if you miss the class means you're unable to check the data. But online class, what the advantage is, even once if you miss the class, at least you can check the recorded session, you can do the practicals, right? If you are new to Java, maybe first time when you see some points, maybe confused. Even confused, then you can check the recorded session, then you can check the class, right? Exactly. Every day after the class, you will share the recorded session to we will share the recorded session to your mail ID now. We will share the recorded session to your email, right? Exactly. That is one point, your email, right? Exactly. I think complete CoreJava material is available. Complete syllabus copy I will share with you. Starting itself, syllabus copy also I will share with you so that you can check how many topics are completed and how the class is going. Okay. Complete CoreJava material, complete syllabus copy. Every day after the class, you will share the recorded session to your mail address. Exactly. Coming to the entry questions point of view, guys, entire CoreJava, we will share the 600 entry questions with answers. 600 entry questions, what? 600 interview questions and questions on what? Answers, right? It's not like, So every question is very important, guys. I'll collect these questions in my company. What are the questions I ask frequently in the real time for the experienced people and for the freshers? Those questions I'll place in the materials. It's not like in Amir classes. Questions answers means what they'll make the 10 differences, right? In Amir student, if I ask the question like if I ask the question, tell me about the abstract class and interface. Tell me about the abstract class and interface means definitely will tell you how many differences. Tell me. Definitely will tell you the 20-30 differences, right? Yes, yes or no? If I ask the difference between the abstract class and interfaces, definitely will tell. Definitely you will tell what? Tell me 10 differences, right? But do you think in the real time we are not interested to listen those many number of differences, right? Exactly. That's what, guys. In the real time, always the answer should be like very short and sweet. You agree or not? Answer should be always what? Very short and sweet. See, guys, let me share some interview questions with you. So these are the interview questions I prepared. So these are the part one interview questions. Like this, you'll get the 6 parts. 6 parts means what? 600 questions. Every part contains the 100 questions, right? So Java introduction 15 questions, data types 15 questions, operators 10 questions, flow control statements 15 questions, Java class concept 8 hours class we discussed about this one, right? 50 questions you will see almost. Because how many questions you will see? 50 questions, right? Exactly. Is it clear now? Good. Can I ask one small question? Maybe Java variable. Some people are knows Java variable, right? Because in this class, some people know the Java variable, right? Some basic concept. Anyone knows the Java variables concept? If you know the Java variables concept, guys, can I ask one small question? Please respond here. Anyone knows Java variables concept?
Yes, sir.
Oh, good. Raj, you know Java basic variables, right? What are the variables? What are the variables in Java generally? Instance variable is there. Instance variable is there. Static variable is there. Local variable is there, right?
Yes, sir.
Guys, tell me what are the variables in Java? Instances, static, and what? Local, right? Yeah. The
Yes,
question
sir.
is what application point of view, when to use instance and when to use a static variable. You have the requirement of some variables are there. How can you decide what variables are instance, what variables are static? Anyone in the class, please respond for that question. Answer. Don't think like in interview they'll ask like what is the variable here. Think like always purpose of the variable. In the real time, the question is what in the real time, when to use instance variable and when to use a static variable. That's the question. Tell me when to use instance variable and what? When to use a static variable?
A static variable when we require no changes over the variable is known as static, and when we require changes over the variable, then we declare it the instance variable, and static variable when we don't require any changes over the variable, the default value we have already mentioned is known as a static variable.
No, my question is in application point of view, which variables are instance, which variables are used for the static. I'm
Sorry,
asking
sir.
application point of view, which variables are instance and what variables you can make it as a static. What kind of variables you can make it as a static? Give me some scenario.
That scenario.
Scenario in the sense like in the C, when the application real time, when ask the question, give the scenario in the sense, sir, you can take the employee class or employee ID, employee name, employee salary is there. Employee ID is an instance variable, employee name is a static variable. Like that you have to in general.
When we using a method, then we have to use a local variable.
Not local variable, I'm asking instance and static variable. Sirisha, it is wrong. Constant variables, constant values in the Java, it is final modifier, not static variables. Final modifier is for the constant values, right? Yes, final modifier for the static variable. Not a final modifier is for the constant variables. Static is different. See, read this answer. This is answer is enough for that question. Where is answer? Answer. Yeah, this is answer for that question. Yeah, read this answer. Sixth question. Can you read this sixth question once? Instance variables, every object separate memory created. Instance variable, then what happened here? Instance variable, every object Guys, can you hear me? So we got the point, like instance variable, every object separate memory created. Whereas static variable means what? For all objects, guys. Where you need to maintain the for all objects single copy, we need to go for the static variable. Static variables means for all objects a single copy created. Instance variable means what? Every object separate memory created. So what is object? What is a class? That I'll tell you later. But anyway, this is the exact point actually. You got the point, right? Yes, like this, guys. See, answers always should be like very small, guys. Maybe if I ask the question like, what is the advantage of the constructor? Anyone can answer that question. What is the advantage of the constructor means? Most of the students will tell you like to the answer like, constructor name, class name must be same. Constructor, there is no return type like that, right? But see the point, guys, constructor used to initialize the data. As construct purpose is what? Constructor is used to initialize the, that's what the purpose of the constructor. Constructor is used to initialize the data, right? Exactly. You see, in real time, always answer should be very small and like very short and sweet, right? Guys, do you agree or not? For experienced people in the interview, always you need to tell the purpose of the data only within a single line, right? Or you need to tell the paragraph answers. Which one is better, guys? Always like a very straightforward answer or like a paragraph answer is recommended. Paragraph is not at all recommended, right? Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you got the point, right? So these are the interview questions that we are going to share with you. Almost how many questions I'm going to share with you? 600 questions, right? Exactly. I think I showed you syllabus copy and duration like 2 months. Complete CoreJava material will be provided. Complete syllabus copy is there, and 600 interview questions with answers. Every day after the class, you will share the required session to your mail ID. Even if you miss 1 or 2 classes, you can check the required session and you can come the next class, right? Assume like if you take the live classes, guys, today you are not feeling well, you are not able to understand the content, then what you will do? But in the online classes means what? We have the required session, right? We have the required session, guys. Every day you will share the recorded session to what your email ID so that you can check the recorded session and you can go to the example, right? Guys, you got a point, right? That is a data, guys. Coming to assignments, guys. Almost all for the end of the course Java, we will share you 600 plus assignments. Guys, how many assignments almost we will share with you? 600 plus assignments we will share with you. See, for example, here these are the few assignments I'm showing with you. These are few assignments, guys. Just you can check these assignments. There's a small assignment or big assignment. Assignment is important. Assignment is important. Somewhere, just you can check this assignment. This kind of assignments I will share within the class. Check this fifth assignment. Take the day from end user. Just you can take the day from end user. If it is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just to give the message like print the discount is 5%. If it is Thursday, Friday, print the discount is 4%. If you usually enter the Saturday, Sunday, print the discount is 3%. If you usually enter the wrong data, give the proper error information, right? Yes, when user enter wrong data, give the proper error information, right? Exactly. This is like, take the day from end user. Yes, take the day from what? End user. You got the point, right? So these kind of assignments I'll share with you. So almost all 300 assignments you'll get as part of this course. See this one, you can 11th assignment, you can check it. In application, you can take the pin number 1234. Take the pin from end user. Take the pin from end user. If the application pin and user pin both are valid, yes, in application pin is what 1234. In application, you took the pin number 1234. Take the pin from end user. If the application pin and user pin both are valid, give the message like congratulations, pin is valid, right? Stop the execution. If the pin is invalid, pin is invalid means what? Take the pin again. Pin is invalid means what? In application, you took 1234, right? And we are taking the pin from end user. If the pin is invalid means enter again. Invalid, enter again. Invalid, enter again. Like that, you need to repeat how many times? 4 times, guys. After 4 times, tell me, guys, after 4 times, we have to say like your account is blocked, say bye bye, right? Sir, for assignments, answers are available. Yes, exactly, answers are available. First, I will give the assignments, guys. You need to complete the answers. If you are unable to complete the answers, in the below we have the answers. These are the answers like assignment 3 answer, assignment 4 answer, assignment 5 answer, assignment 6 answer, and assignment 7 answer, assignment 8 answer. So yeah, just now I given the pin number, right? This is the answer for that. Take the pin number like 1234, take the pin from end user, enter the pin, attempt 1, attempt 2, attempt 3. If both are same means congratulations, pin is valid. If it is not means what, attempts are completed. Your attempts are completed, say what, bye bye, right? This is the answer. So all assignments, assignments are there, corresponding answers also are prepared. Everything is pre-available, guys. Everything I will teach you. In Amirpet, no one will give this particular number of entry questions. Maybe if they give the entry questions, always make sure that the answers are paragraph answers. Do you think like paragraph answers are recommended? This kind of answers are recommended. Tell me here, paragraph answers are recommended. This kind of answers are recommended. Definitely, these kind of answers are very important, right? Yeah, always short and sweet should be. Like this part by part, I will show you all the entry questions with you. Total of 5 parts are there, 5 to 6 parts are there. We have the 5 parts on. And the next one is what this complete assignments with answers also. Complete assignments and what with answers, right? So the answers also available, guys.
So were you going to check our assignment answers or not? Like, actually mean to say that we don't need any answers. Like we just give write our code and we will submit to you. Were we going to check that and just tell us like where we are wrong and something that where you are going to do this or not?
See, most of the students out of, if you take the 20 people, only 2 members will complete the assignments. If those 2 members, once if you complete the assignments, you need to submit that assignments actually. I will share you some link like product test link is there. You need to share that assignments actually in the product test. Some website is there. This one is the website. In this website, in this link, we have to place your assignments. Okay. And if you place the assignments like this, I will check this assignment. I will tell you where you done the mistake. Okay. So these are the assignments are done by students only. Morning 9 or like some 9 o'clock students. They given like these are the assignments. So I will check this assignment. I will tell you where the mistake is there. Okay, that's the point. Reminding guys, try once. After that, I will show you the answers. Just you can check the answers with me. You got the point, right? Yeah. Because not my answers are not fixed, right? Because maybe you may write the code more efficient than my code, right? In that case, I will take your code. It's not a problem. So if you done the assignment, definitely I'll check your assignment, because my intention is that I written the code. Maybe you written the code. Some cases the students will write more generic way when compared to my code also. Maybe it happens, right? It's not like always I am correct, right? Some cases you are also correct. In that case, what I will do, I will take your assignment answer. Oh, I feel like your answer is very good when compared to my answer. Then I'll remove my answer. I'll paste your answer for the next batches. That's what, guys. Always I will try to take the assignments and try to take the data. What are the data you done? You got the point, right? Sai? Is my intention is clear, right?
Got it, sir.
Because maybe if you done the assignment more efficient than my assignment, then I will take your answer. That will be better, right? Yes. That's one thing. Good. Complete course duration is like 2 months, guys. CoreJava complete material is there. You want me to show the material?
And the length of the class will be 1 hour or 2 hours, sir?
It will be 1 hour 1 hour mostly, 1 hour 15 minutes. Even if I take the 2 hours class, means you are unable to understand, because online classes means you are not talking, right? Every time, everything I have to teach and you have to listen the class. Maybe you guys will feel what difficulties about the class, right? That's what.
Actually, like in my location, the time is around 5:30 morning. So I'm just asking for that.
The class will be 1 hour, mostly 1 hour 15 minutes.
No worry. Thank you.
Yeah. Is any other questions? And complete material will be provided, that I'll show you. Yes. This is the course content what you will get, guys. Course duration and even test papers also, guys. I will show you some test papers. You need to solve that question papers actually. See, for example, regarding oops, I will show you the answer question, something like this. So this is the example. We need to write the answer for this code. Example 1 is there. Example 2 is there. Example 3 is there. These are the small snippets of the code. Write the output of below code. Write the output of below code means what? You need to check this out, check this code, and you please write the output of the code, right? Exactly. So these are the some entry questions, guys. Written test questions. These are some written test questions, guys. Almost all I'll share you at the end of the course 500 written test questions about the CoreJava. 500 how many questions are written test questions. Whether you are solved or not, but my responsibility to give the assignments and all. That's what, guys. How many test papers questions? Almost how many questions are? 500 test papers questions I will share with you. Remember these all the points with you, or later you can ask the question. Course duration like 2 months, exactly 2 months. Complete Java material is there. Complete syllabus copy I shared. Course entry 600 plus entry questions. Okay. CoreJava assignments. Assignments almost all 300 plus assignments are there. How many assignments are? Entire course 300 plus assignments are there. And coming to the written test questions. Written test what? Written test questions. Almost all we will share the written test questions like 500 plus questions. Okay, these are the course highlights. I think you got some clarity, right? Duration, CoreJava complete material, 600 entry questions I showed you, complete CoreJava assignments I shown you, some questions I shown you, written test questions, guys. Almost all 500 written test questions. Even if you miss the class, guys, every day after the class, you will get the required session to email, right? Exactly. Yes, you got the points, right? Yeah.
Sir, one query I need to clear, sir. Sir, actually I'm working guy. If I missed any class, okay, like for 1 week or 2 weeks, okay, sir. Then can I get a chance to join another week?
Yeah, you can join another classes. In the morning I have a CoreJava class. Night also I have some CoreJava classes. If you miss the some of the topics, I'll give a chance to join other classes. I will share
Okay, the validity of any validity for this course, sir?
Validity in the sense like 1 year validity. In 1 year, if you miss that class, if any class, you can join some other class also. It's not a problem.
Okay, sir. Okay, no, thank you.
Yeah.
Sir,
Is it
can I
able-
get your number, sir? Can you please ping your number? Actually,
Yeah. Once the event is completed, we'll swing the number.
okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
No problem. I'll share my number. Do you teach Advanced Java? Yes, Mahesh. I'll teach Advanced Java also. Evening 7 p.m. is there. Evening 7 p.m. we have Advanced Java class. Already JDBC, some few applications are completed in Advanced Java. Yeah. I'll teach Advanced Java 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. Okay. And I'll teach the Spring and Spring Boot also. That's later classes. Yeah. You got the point, right? Tell me, Raj.
We know that if your video is already uploaded on the YouTube and they're very good. So how it is different from this live classes? Apart from we getting certificate, how it is different from? Because even those are very good. Like every topic that we completed in that.
No, I'm not understanding what you're talking.
I'm trying to say is that in YouTube, all your CoreJava this one videos are already uploaded, and even they are very good. They are like even I'll start learning from them. So how it is different from this paid version? Apart from certification, what we are getting apart from that?
We will not get the interview questions and test papers questions and updated material and updated code examples. Mostly 80% is same only. Just 20% will be changed.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And there we can't get the interview questions, and if interview questions and assignments and what written test questions, like assignments and test papers.
We can ask. I think we can ask the question also from directly. In video we can't ask. Right? If you have a query, we can ask.
You can, if you have any queries, you can ask me here and all. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Any other questions? Yeah, if no questions, guys, we'll drop today. Meeting tomorrow will continue. Tomorrow, directly we'll start the Java, right? We'll start the Java.
So payment link.
Today after the class, we'll get the 1 second, guys. We will place the payment details with you. So that
Sir, after completion, any certification given from your side, sir, that I have completed the CoreJava?
Yeah, you will get certification. You completed CoreJava sounds on data. Tomorrow we'll start the Java first application. Tomorrow we'll start with Java. Payment details, sir. Hello? Payment details, sir. Actual class will start from tomorrow. Tomorrow we will teach Java introduction part. We'll start the Java. Mukesh, Mahesh. Tomorrow we'll start the Java. Yes, today just to get the introduction part, right? Tomorrow we'll start the Java.
Sir,
tell me.
One more query. After completing this CoreJava or Advanced Java, can I give interview for the development part?
Yeah, you can give the interview, but most of the companies these days they're looking for the Spring developers, not for the CoreJava Advanced Java.
After that, I have to complete the Spring course, right?
Definitely, sir? Right, because at least you know that in the real time, what we are using Spring and Spring Boot, right? In general. So in the companies, we are not interested to give the training on the Spring again. We will recruit the people who are already aware of the Spring and Spring Boot frameworks. That's actually these days the procedure is going on.
After completion, sir, I have to join the Spring courses, right, sir? From
Meanwhile, you can take attend the interviews. First, we finish the CoreJava plus Advanced Java. Meanwhile, you can take the first you can take the CoreJava plus Advanced Java. Meanwhile, you can start the interviews. Parallel, you can take Spring classes. That will be good actually. Got the point, right? Yeah. Because for this course, the amount will be the 5,000 less. Can you please take this number, PhonePe or Google Pay number? Just everyone can make this screenshot for this data. Yes. Google Pay number, this one. I see IFSC code. Account number is this one. Current type DURGASOFT. Yeah, bank name is ICICI Bank. Please send the screenshot payment receipt confirmation. Just once if it is completed, confirmation mail you can send to DURGASOFT online training. DURGASOFT online DURGASOFT online training at gmail.com. Can you please confirmation mail to this mail ID? You got the point, right? Just you can take the screenshot for this one. Bank details. If you have any queries, just you can call to this number. If you have any concerns, kindly contact this 9246212143. And these numbers are in the WhatsApp also. Just you can ping in WhatsApp also, and find the below bank details. There are the bank details actually. Please send
So
us.
one more query, like after completion of this course, like we are on the stage of intermediate programming or something like that, you know. Next semester I have a course of Java programming, so that I'm learning over here.
Yeah, definitely you can write the coding in Java. So within 10 days, definitely you'll be able to write the coding in Java. Not like multiple days, no? Within 10 days. Within 10 days, you'll write some coding in Java. No worries about it.
Okay. Gotcha.
Hope so, sir.
Bye guys, tomorrow we'll meet. Bye.
Right, sir.
Goodbye.